I'm just chilling, killing time before my flight. I'm by the lakeside of Montreux. It's a pretty nice place to spend a few hours swimming and sunbathing and eating lunch. But I thought it'd be a good opportunity to go through all the kit I've got. That's pretty much it. Yeah, it looks like a hell of a lot. So let's just go through. So I've got I keep all my food in this advanced little light bag. Got a little odds and sods bag here, which I just keep like the spork in and the lighter and various bits and bobs. Some energy bars for in-flight, allow sort of a cup a day, maybe a few extra. Here I've got my breakfast, Pro Nutra, Fuel of Kings, and Greg Hammerson. Tea and coffee, little saucepan cup, spork, Primus, cheap stove, the iconic coffee pot, wouldn't be without that. Water filter, little space blanket, 3 litre water bladder, hiking poles, Southeast Wales, buff, it's got to be had. Knee supports, I've got dodgy knees. Where are we up to? Let's come back to clothes. Moving on. Oh yeah, I had some adventure food. I had 3 different types. I had 6 packs altogether, and they were pretty tasty actually. The pasta ones tasted identical, even though they were 2 different types, but not to be, no problems. Bum bag, just various bits of crap, suntan cream, head torch, a little Leatherman, a magnesium lighter, whistle, that all goes in there, sunglasses, a little first aid kit, etc, all in there, needle and thread. Underwear bag, actually it's not underwear in there, it's my wash kit, and actually that's got a first aid kit, it's got a few bandages and plasters and painkillers, etc. Bag for my clothes, clean clothes, bag for dirty clothes. A little backpack cover. All my flying stuff goes in here, and I did actually bring a book this time, which I found lying in the street a couple of weeks ago. Never read it. First aid kit for my glider, spare line, spare reserve pouch, normal stills camera, my cheap GoPro, radio, flight deck, inReach Mini, Extra Tracer Mini 2, GPS, anchor battery pack, and a little spare Extra Tracer Mini. Then I've got the anchor charger, charging up another battery, another anchor battery, pillow, 3-in-1 poncho. It's quite useful to have. Now this thing was my sort of homemade duvet cover, as it were, which I put my wing in. I stopped using it after a while. I found a much better way of sleeping under my wing, so I certainly won't be bringing that next year. Tent, excellent little tent, really good, only 750 grams. Sleeping mat, that's a Thermarest Neolite, really comfortable. Columbia shoes, they're really comfortable, they're great. Just cycling gloves plus some inner gloves. Hat, balaclava. I did need the balaclava and the inner gloves on the big long flight from Sambui to Fish. It was pretty cold up above 2,500 meters. And then I had, I've got a long sleeve t-shirt, and I needed that and my fleece and my flying jacket on that day. And then I won't go into the details here, but it's just a t-shirt and pants. So I only put 2 pants, 2 t-shirts and 2 pairs of socks. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, my old advanced jacket. Seen better days, but still does the job, packs up really small. And then this lightweight sort of raincoat, but we never had any rain, so that was great. Yeah, so that's it really. And amazingly, it all packs away. Of course, what I completely forgot to mention was my helmet and glider and harness. So the helmet is a Super School, really nice little lightweight helmet. I can't remember how much it is, 600 grams maybe, if that. I can't remember. It's the lightest certified helmet on the market, I believe. And then of course I got the lightness 2. I've had it a few years, but it's still going strong, and it's not the biggest, it's not the perfect Volbiv harness, could probably do with a bit more space, but if you pack it carefully, you can get everything in. And then I was flying my X-Alps 3, my first 2-liner, and I felt right at home on it after coming from the X-Alps 1 and 2. What a machine. It just seems to eat up the kilometers. Very easy to fly, safe, it seems. Didn't have any scary incidents on it. One time I flew into a bit of rotor, stupidly, and yes, it dived forward and a bit rock and roll, but nothing too hairy. Yeah, anyway, this is not a sales pitch, but phew, what a lovely glider. And of course the glider is in the Gin Concertina bag, the really lightweight one, only 200 grams, and that is just perfect for this sort of thing. So that is everything. Okay, Tim.